She had her outfit on, and she made a rare appearance to give your mediocre fave a Grammy, and that girl couldn't even look her in the face.
Hey people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here, and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So this video is also about the Grammys. The Grammys was this Sunday, and the Grammys has gotten a lot of people talking. A lot of things happened in the Grammys, and one of them was Jay-Z's speech, which I already did a video on that. So if you want to know people's reaction, go check it out. So this video is people's reaction to Taylor Swift snubbing the Celin Dion. So what happened is that Taylor Swift won the album of the year, and she was honored, and everybody was surprised seeing Celin Dion on stage because Celin Dion has been battling health issues. So it was a big deal for Celin Dion to be there to present the album of the year award to the winner. And Taylor Swift won that category. And once Taylor Swift got on stage, Taylor Swift was hugging every person there, and nothing, not even an eye contact to Celin Dion, and this has gotten a lot of people talking. But one of the things too I also added in this video was people were also talking about how even though she did not even acknowledge Celin Dion, let's even say it was an oversight, when she was giving her speech of receiving the award, she still did not mention Celin Dion. And for me, I have a couple of things to say about this video and this conversation, okay, because not the Celin Dion, okay. Anyway, guys, let's go check out the video, check out what happened, how she walked up on stage, and how her speech that she did not mention Celin Dion, and then people's thought on the entire situation. Anyway, guys, let's go check it out, then we'll come back and talk more.
Present a Grammy Award, Diana Ross and Sting presented to me Taylor Swift.
There's a part. Not even an icon. Like, awkward.
Taylor Swift.
You want to be your friend. I would love to tell you that this is the best moment of my life, but I feel this happy when I finish a song, or when I crack the code to a bridge that I love, or when I'm shot listing a music video, or when I'm rehearsing with my dancers or my band, or getting ready to go to Tokyo to play a show. For me, the award is the work. All I want to do is keep being able to do this. I love it so much. It makes me so happy. It makes me unbelievably blown away that it makes some people happy who voted for this award too. All I want to do is keep doing this. So thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to do what I love so much. Mind blown. Thank you so much.
Please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. I'd love to know what you think about the entire video down in the comment section. So go ahead and share your thought, okay? So yes, after the award, there was a picture of her and Celin Dion backstage and all that, okay? So put it out there, okay? There was a picture of her, okay, and Celin Dion out there taking pictures, and obviously she acknowledged her backstage. But this has also strike a bigger conversation. Some people calling her a brat, some people calling her like, no, some people are saying it was an oversight. So she was super excited, she didn't know what. Let me know your own thought down in the comment section. So let's go check out people's thought on this, what people think. I'll come and share my own thought. I know the Swifties are ready, but I'm going to come back and share my own thought. But let's go hear other people's thought on this, then I'll come back and talk more. So go down and share your own thought down in the comment section, okay?
We could obviously discuss how anti-black it is that somehow the Grammys think that black women haven't made an album in 25 consecutive years worthy of winning album of the year. Okay, we could talk about it. But what's even more anti-black is having the Celin Dion, the icon, the legend, the Caribbean queen, the reason why the US and Canada are like this, 1/3 of the holy voice trinity, okay? She had her bobbing, she had her outfit on, and she made a rare appearance to give your mediocre fave a Grammy, and that girl couldn't even look her in the face. Do you know how anti-black it is to not acknowledge Celine Dion's presence. Some of your mediocre faves don't deserve to be famous, because let that be me. I'm running around that auditorium like I just caught the Holy Ghost on Resurrection Sunday. Okay? And before some of y'all come in the comments, yes, I saw the backstage photo. I'm still unmoved. Okay? Give your elders the respect on camera. Respect your elders in person. Give them their flowers while they're standing right there. And don't act like a petulant 19-year-old child who just won her first Grammy. Been here before. If you don't pay respect to Celine Dion, ooh, don't make me mad during Black History Month.
Okay, not to come on here and start, but look, I'm probably going to, but I'm really curious to know what people think about the interaction between Taylor Swift and Celine Dion when she received her award for Best Album of the Year at the Grammys tonight. First of all, I feel like I need to start this with two disclaimers. One, Celine Dion will win Album of the Year for me every single year in my Spotify Wrapped, as she has the last 3 years. Second of all, unless by some miracle of the TikTok algorithm, this video reaches someone who's a previous Grammy recipient, it's very hard for us to cast judgment from our couch. But I do think there was a missed opportunity for Taylor to acknowledge Celine Dion in her health battle when she received the award. Now, look, she probably didn't have to acknowledge that in her speech. That speech is for Taylor and to acknowledge her peers and people that have helped her get to where she has. But there was not even any eye contact when she received the award. I understand no embrace because Celine Dion has a neurological disorder which would make her nerve endings quite sensitive to touch. So I do understand that. And we do see photos of them backstage with a kind of casual embrace. But there was just nothing. Like, it really baffles me. And I know that it probably hasn't painted Taylor in a great light. And again, like, we don't know what it feels like to be up on that stage. However, the way that she grabs the award with no eye contact, it's giving brat there. I said it.
Okay.
I'm sure everyone's watching the Grammys tonight, as am I. And there's one thing that's really bothering me, and I don't know if I'm the only person that feels this way. So, big Taylor Swift fan. Love Taylor Swift. However, when she went up to receive her award for Album of the Year from the one and only icon, Celin Dion, and number one, doesn't even acknowledge her when she took the award from her. Like, no acknowledgement, no hello, no, oh my God, it's you. I was like, oh, like, maybe she knows her. She's going to say something in her speech. And then she says her speech, and she fully looks back at Celin, and then doesn't say anything about her, address her, nothing. Like, that's weird. Maybe a little disrespectful, in my opinion. Am I the only one who feels?
Celine Dion? Celine Dion? The celestial being that dove to the bottom of the sea to then retrieve the voice of a siren, swallow it, swim all the way back up to give us My Heart Will Go On. Celine Dion, who in the Because You Love Me video skinned the beast from Beauty and the Beast to slam through the door, strike lightning from Storm's eyes to give us a ballad that would last the ages. Celine Dion? You ignored Celine Dion in a choker? You'll never know peace. You'll never know joy. Celine Dion.
If you genuinely think in your heart that Taylor Swift, a person who brought a fan with her to the Grammys tonight so she could cover her mouth so she couldn't be lip read while she's talking to people, would purposefully snub Celine Dion on stage to, like, personally dig at her while she's receiving her award. If you think that her not, like, acknowledging Celine Dion was, like, a personal attack on that Taylor decided to make right there on stage in front of millions of people, we need to have common sense re-enter the chat a little bit. And maybe not even common sense. Like, maybe we don't have to have common sense enter the chat again. But what about the benefit of the doubt? Like, giving people the benefit of the doubt and going like, she probably was just very overwhelmed with this, like, thing that just happened. And then she immediately, like, took a picture with her or whatever right after. And speaking of the benefit of the doubt, no one's going to give me the benefit of the doubt when I say this. But you guys want to talk about, like, manners and being kind and courteous to people? A man went on stage tonight while accepting a Lifetime Achievement Award and said that some of the nominees didn't deserve to be there. I am not talking about the things that he said about Beyonce. What he said about Beyonce was 100% justified. Do not take what I'm saying right now and say that I am being anti-Beyonce. Beyonce should have won Album of the Year multiple times over. That's not what I'm talking about. But a man went up on stage tonight and said, some of you don't deserve to be nominated, and then doubled down and said, I'm just saying the truth. Like, when he gets nervous, I can't remember the exact quote. I'm not even saying that that's the crime of the century, but if you want to talk about kindness and good manners and stuff like that, and you're focusing on somebody being overwhelmed, accepting an award from somebody, and like, again, she's not an idiot. She's not an idiot. Even if she hated Celine Dion's guts, she wouldn't publicly do that. Maybe she would do that if it was like a convicted felon, or if it was like Donald Trump, or if it was like Kanye West or something. Maybe she would like make a personal stance, but obviously like that would never happen. I'm just saying, she's not going to personally snub Celine Dion in front of millions of people just to be a brat. That's insane. Just give people the benefit of the doubt. It will make you feel so much lighter to not engage in bad faith arguments. I promise you.
Okay, I also want to talk about this because I know everybody has been shading Taylor for not really recognizing or acknowledging Celin at the Grammys when she accepted her award. Personally, knowing Taylor and who she is as a person, not personally knowing her, but knowing her as a fan, I don't think Taylor purposely meant to not acknowledge Celin. And I could tell, obviously, in this photo after the fact, she gave her a hug and probably was like, thank you so much for, like, honoring the award to me. Something along those lines. But damn, some people are so, like, oh my God, why didn't she say anything to Celin? Like, I'm pretty sure Taylor was already overwhelmed within the fact that she got the award for Album of the Year for Midnights, let alone she's trying to hug and, like, give love to everybody that is surrounded by her. I am sure she felt overwhelmed. But yeah, I've been seeing some posts and people are like hating, like hardcore hating on Taylor. And I don't think it was intentional. I don't think she purposely meant to ignore her or not say anything to her about the award. What are your guys' thoughts?
I just have an observation to make, given this whole Grammy situation with Taylor Swift and Celin, and a lot of people saying that Taylor Swift snubbed Celine Dion on stage. Now, a lot of people in the comments are saying that they had a beautiful moment backstage, Taylor and Celin, which is great, wonderful. Or that, you know, no one was to touch Celin because of her condition. Okay, I don't know the validity of any of these things, but, you know, everyone's an expert on the internet and in the comments section. And, oh, Taylor was overwhelmed. She's overwhelmed. Now, I think this is like Taylor's fourth consecutive, or she's won this Album of the Year a few times now, right? And my observation is Miley Cyrus, who won for Flowers, which I believe is her first Grammy, being presented by Mariah Carey, another music industry icon. Okay? Can be in the moment enough and aware of who she is sharing that stage with. Like, yes, of course, be excited. I'm not trying to tell anyone. That's not what this video is about, of like how that you can't be happy or that you can't hug this person or that person, but be also aware enough. I get being overwhelmed. And Taylor, when Celin came out and was giving her speech and things, when she first came out, you could see what seemed to be excitement on Taylor's face to see Celin. I mean, the whole room. I mean, given what Celine's been going through. So the observation really is if Miley, on her first time of receiving a Grammy, can give the respect and adoration to Mariah Carey, Taylor couldn't at least muster looking in Celine's eyes when she took the award, or maybe before she started thanking all the people and announcing her new album. Couldn't even make mention that, like, oh my God, it's really amazing to see you here. Like, we're all so happy. Yeah. That's what people are talking about. That's why people are saying a snub. Mm-hmm. She was going around, running around, hugging all these people. Did not even look Celin in the face when she took the award. Yeah. Play back the fucking clip. You can watch it. And Celin just kind of stands there. And everyone's like, oh, they had a moment in backstage. It's not that serious. Well, that's backstage. That's not in front of the cameras, in front of everyone on national live TV. Do you get that? So, just an observation. If Miley Cyrus can be aware enough and excited enough at the same time and still acknowledge an icon, well, what's your excuse, Taylor?
Please go down in the comment section and share your thought. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. Here on the channel, we're allowed to disagree, but we do it in a respectful way. So go ahead and share your thoughts. Okay, so yeah, so for me personally, I feel like, yes, she was being a snub. People, I feel like Swifties are just trying to make excuses for her and all that. For me, yes, she could be in the moment, but I feel like it also shows who she are in character. Because how can you be on same stage as Celin Dion and subconsciously you ignore her? Like the fact that you did not even acknowledge the person you are taking something from to say, you know what, thank you. Somebody is handing something over to you. You can't look the person in the face and say, thank you. That says a lot of our personality or a lot of our own privilege, right? She feels like, I don't know, like, I feel like I'm not Taylor Swift, I'm not in her, but it comes across as somebody that doesn't see, it's not a big deal for her to get that award. It's not a big deal for Celin Dion to be there. Like, she doesn't see the importance in it. For me, that's how it just be like, I feel like it's not, because I feel like something that is really important or iconic to you or stands out to you, it's not something like you can oversight. I get it, like, oh, she had like 2 minutes, a minute to make a speech. Yes, you could make a speech and not mention Celin Dion if she's not in your journey. It's okay. But somebody, a human being, handed something over to you. It's courtesy that you just receive it, look the person in the face and say thank you. Even if it's not Celin Dion. Even if it wasn't Celin Dion, the fact that she did not even make an eye contact and acknowledge Celin Dion present on that stage. That's an icon standing on that stage with you in the industry you're in. Somebody that came in before you and made certain, for you to subconsciously, I don't think she did it intentionally. Taylor Swift will not do it intentionally. I don't think she did it intentionally, but I feel like that just really shows who she are inside. Like, it wasn't a big deal for her. And it was a big deal for us, especially thinking about what has happened to Celin Dion this couple of years with her health and all that. That should even make it a more astonishing thing for her to be on stage and for you not to even forget her to the fact where you unconsciously ignore her. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. Yeah, on this channel, we are allowed to disagree. So when the Swiftie comes in and they feel like they want to tussle, we have amazing conversation. So go ahead, share your thought without calling anybody names here, okay? So please go ahead and share your thought, but please do it respectfully, okay? Please go on and share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because that's what we do here. We have banging conversation. So go ahead and share this video with someone. Give this video a thumbs up, because this helps you to push out my content for more people to see. And that will be you supporting this channel and supporting your girl. So go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.